Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. I am still sick, and I am trying to get through all the films I saw in 2019 but did not review. And one of those films that I saw at the Cheap House was Black and Blue, which is the story of a rookie police officer wearing a body cam who witnesses the cold blooded murder of a drug dealer by a police officer and then has to go on the run with no one as her friend in order to survive a world of corruption. And here is kind of the problem of this film is yes, there are a lot of okay, well, you can't go to your own precinct. Why don't you get in a car, drive for 15 minutes, and be in a different precinct? Why don't you just call the sheriff's department and tell them what's going on because you're PD and they're sheriffs and they're a different agency? Or even call the FBI. You know, you're a peace officer, for God's sakes. You should be smarter than that. And then there's the idea that this is a racial thing when I'm sorry, this is a drug thing. These were people who were known gang members who got killed, and whereas I cannot approve of the policeman's method, and he definitely should have taken that person in and had a fair trial, you cannot say that this is black and blue, because it's not black and blue. There's black police officers partaking in the crime, and the idea of this being black and blue, it's like, so once you become blue, you're no longer black. And this chick is out there saying, you know, I want to heal the wound between my people and the police. I want to be that bridge. And yes, we need that bridge. We need that bridge between the public in general and police. Because you know what? I've met a lot of police officers I have really disliked. But here's the thing, is that this peace officer, who is the villain, killed a drug dealer. And again, we do want them to be taking down drug dealers. And most of us have to admit the idea that there is a lot of red tape in the world, so that red tape causes problems. So this is a very conflicted story. You know, and again, are there racist cops? Yes. God, there are so many of them. It's staggering to think how many of our boys in blue hate black people. Of course, you know, the hatred is two-way, and one of the reasons many of our police officers are afraid of our African American brothers, and I remind you that all of us are the same inside. We all bleed red. A black man is as much my brother as a Jew or an Irishman. So I have to remind that, but, you know, again, this person is trying to clean up a black neighborhood by killing a drug dealer. So his method is wrong. But his intention is not. Can we do the wrong thing with the best of intentions? Yes, we can. And this is a story that leaves me conflicted, because there are such important themes going on here, and I don't really feel that they are properly addressed. I mean, look, if this body cam showed a peace officer planting drugs on somebody, it would be a lot more clean cut. And I would be able to say, yes, there is now a clear villain and a clear hero. But what makes the peace officer a true villain is not that he killed a drug dealer, but that he turned a gun on one of his own. So, you know, one makes him an anti-hero. We have, I mean, if the Punisher killed a drug dealer, we'd be like, yes, that's what the Punisher does. He's a hero. But if the police officer does it, it's like, okay, so is he a hero or isn't he? Society is confusing me on the point. So yes, this movie is a mess with unclear messages. And, you know, what it really says is that hatred for peace officers is far greater than any other hatred. So it doesn't matter what color your skin is, you put that uniform on and everybody wants you dead. I think. Movie gives me a headache. It is in the watch only if you're a fan of the genre category. It's not a great film. Anyway, just my opinion. Love to hear yours. Comments below. Like, dislike, subscribe. Do all those good things. I'm sick. I'm out. Peace.